Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time finding one of my videos, welcome. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. I feel like it's been forever since I posted a sit down video where I just sit down, do my makeup, and chat with you guys. So I figured I would do that today. I went and got my hair done this morning. It's been forever. The last one I got done was August, so it was much needed. I feel like I look like a whole new person. My hair is like, just feels so weird seeing like actual like blonde all over. I don't know what I said in my mouth, but I did something weird. So I'm feeling fresh. I got a hair trim. I had to cut like, I think we took off like three to 4 inches in the back and then like just trimmed up the rest. Cause you know how like when your hair starts growing out, like it starts making like the V in the back? I hate that. Anyways, afterwards I stopped at Walmart just to pick up a few essentials, even though I'm kind of still semi-boycotting it, but I stopped there and I found a clearance jackpot of makeup. So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys some of the new stuff I found. Like, you guys, I found some good stuff. I'll tell you the prices too because it was like dirt cheap. So go to Walmart after this video and see if you can find some of these things. If they're good, we'll try them out. But I thought like while I did that, it might be kind of fun to just like talk about how 2020 went for me and just kind of break down each month. So I took some time before and made notes. So I have some notes here and I just kind of like broke down like different things that happen each month. So we're gonna go ahead and like, I don't know, talk about what happened each month. I'm just gonna start with some moisturizer though. This is the Laneige Moisture Cream. I have been obsessed with Laneige products, and also I don't know, I just want to have everything of theirs now because their stuff is so cute too. I have the night cream, some like spray stuff. I don't know, I've just been obsessed with it. So I'm just gonna apply that and get my face nice and hydrated. The first product I'm gonna apply to my face, it's, okay, yeah, this one's kind of a lie. I actually got this like the other day at Target, but it was on clearance too, so I figured I'll still show it. But it's the Physicians Formula Rose All Stay Illuminating Setting Spray. And I think that this is supposed to be like to go on afterwards to set your makeup, but I have been spraying it before and it's so good. So I highly recommend it so far. You have to shake it up because it has like gold flecks in it. But the reason I like it is because it's like that rose spray. So when you spray it, oh my gosh, it just feels so good and it smells so good. And then when you're wearing a mask, especially if you have to wear a mask all day, you can like smell the rose smells from it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it just smells good. If you see that and it's on sale, highly recommend. I think it's originally $13. So did I say how much I bought it for? It was like $4 or $5, so I got it for. But get it. Try it out. You'll love it. I just press it into my skin and then we'll move on to foundation. Okay, so for foundation, I found this Natural Defense Foundation. It's the Physicians Formula as well. And you guys, this was $2.50. What? Are you kidding me? I had to get it. I don't know if it's going to be good. It looks pretty light, but I'm going to try it. So we're going to start off foundation talking about January. How did my last year start out? The first of the year. So the first day of the year, January 1st, Tate and I went and saunaed, starting the year. Like, we're like, okay, let's get this year going with a nice fresh sauna. Well, while we were there, we saunaed together. We decided, this is gonna be so light. Oh well, let's give it a go. We decided that we were gonna move. So I don't think I really told anybody. Maybe a select people in our family. I'm gonna add some of this ColourPop Pretty Fresh just to kind of darken it up a little bit. Just not really gonna add enough to like, do anything to the to this, but just give it some warmth. But yeah, so we didn't really tell anybody. Maybe a few people in the family. Actually, I don't really know if we told a lot of people in our family even, but we decided that we were going to move to Texas. So that's how the year started. We decided we were going to Texas. I spent pretty much most of January planning out, like looking at places where we wanted to move. I really liked Plano. This is going on kind of nice. I don't really love the smell. But we just kind of spent January just like searching places in Texas, and we thought, okay, throughout this year we're going to take some time to use some of my PTO and just travel down there, see where we like see like exactly where we want to live, and yeah, that didn't happen. Sorry for being a spoiler alert, but we didn't move. Then about mid-January, I went to the Black Hills with one of my friends, Brittany. She is actually like my first childhood friend ever. We've been friends since like we were babies. So we went out to the Black Hills, and that was a fun little vacation. And then we got back home, and I got so sick. The end of January, I was like, I don't know, I hardly ever call in sick at work, but I was like running 103 temp, could not get off my couch. I was so sick, you guys, and it was crazy. I think I was out of work for maybe a week, but while I was sick, I decided I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. So then I got better, and beginning of February, while I was sick, I was really like thinking of ideas for videos. And so yeah, let's move on to February now. Okay, so February rolls around, and I started a YouTube channel. So February 4th actually is when I posted my first video, and I have posted at least 2 videos every week since then. So there's plenty of videos for you to watch. If this is the first time finding one of my videos, go back and watch some more, because I have lots of them. Oh, I should look at my notes. Oh yeah, and I started yoga in January too. Okay, back to February though. Actually, that's all I have for February, is that I started a YouTube channel, and I continued my like fitness journey. I was like, shoot, you guys, I just realized something. Okay, so one of the things that I got, this was the only thing that was like $5, everything else was $2.50. This is the Physicians Formula Refreshment Cucumber and Bamboo Eye Depuffer. So obviously I'm not going to try this out because I'm supposed to do that before makeup, I'm guessing. But let's take it out and look at it. Okay, where were we? I don't know. That was all of February. February was, I don't remember. I just was focusing on YouTube and like thinking of what I'll do for videos. Whoa. What in the world? Guys, this thing looks really dope. What is this? I think you're supposed to massage it onto your eye with this. Ooh, okay, so you use the spatula to put product in your eye, and then use the ball and rub it in. Oh, I can't wait to do my skincare tonight. So this is really fun. Let's smell it. Whoa. Smells like cucumbery. Okay, we should probably keep moving on here. We'll save this for another day. If you guys want to see this, let me know and I'll try it out. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Usually I don't do these on camera because it just takes so long and they're annoying. But we're moving on to March now. March was a month. Okay, so the end of February really is when we started hearing a lot about like COVID-19, and I was just like really keeping an eye on the news a lot. And then yeah, March rolled around, and okay, this is gonna be impossible to do. How am I gonna do this? Let's just do some flicks here. Okay, so we at work we were talking about it, and everybody was freaking out. Like, I don't know, we just like, you didn't know what to think. Like, you're like I don't know, it was just weird, right? Did you guys feel like it was weird? Like, you just like were confused, like what's going on? Is this as bad as they're saying? Is this not as bad as they're saying? Like what is this? I live in South Dakota, so just like with like fashion and everything else, like things take a little bit longer to get to us. So you're seeing it everywhere, but like here we didn't really see much of it yet because like I said, things take a lot longer to get to us. Then I think it was March 17th. I remember the day so clearly. It was a really, really rainy and like just like a dreary day. Maybe it was even snowing. I don't remember. But no, it wasn't snowing. It was just like dreary and like misty outside. I went to work, and we had been kind of hearing rumors that like maybe we might close down for a little bit because other businesses were starting to close down. And although nothing was really too bad around us here, like other places it was starting to get to, and like corporate is in a different state. So I went to work, and we were there for a couple hours, and we got the phone call that we were going to be closing that day at 5 o'clock, I think. until further notice. So we just got told like, hey, you're gonna be closing. Call everybody, let them know. No worries, you will be opening back up though, but we just don't know when. So yeah, we got the call that we were closing. I think I'm gonna finish my eyebrows off camera and come back and we'll like finish up from there because this is impossible to do while I'm talking. So I'll be right back with eyebrows done. Okay, eyebrows done. Next product, this isn't a new one. Should I show you guys what I all got? I'll give you a little peek. I'll give you a little peek sneaks of what some of the other stuff is that's coming up in this video. There's some Physician Formula Dewy Blush. I thought this looked super, super cool. Physician Formula Petal Glow Rose All Day. And then 2 CoverGirl palettes. You guys, those were both $2.50 each. This palette, we'll open it up and look at it a little bit better. And then this one, they're both like cheek palettes. So those are to come, but so like we're gonna use some of my old products now too. But continuing back on to March. So the first couple weeks being off of work, honestly, it was kind of cool. Did you guys feel the same way? Like, that's terrible. I don't know. It's like, sounds terrible to say because it's like, oh, I lost my job. But it was cool because I knew that I had my job to go back to. So I wasn't like super worried. I knew we were gonna reopen. But it was nice to be home. And I spent March, like, I don't know, it was like the first couple weeks of, or the last couple weeks of March, when I was home, I just was soaking up the time with Coda, and I was thinking, wow, this is like perfect. Like, I can like work on like YouTube, and like it can be like my full-time job, even though like I wasn't making money. Still don't make money. But it was fun. And then it was still fun and I was still enjoying it, but then that's when I kind of, towards the end of March is when I started kind of feeling like the anxiousness like start to appear within me. I've always been a pretty, like, I've had a lot of anxiety, but I was feeling it more intensely than I ever had before. But I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of like brushed it off, and just focused on making YouTube videos, thinking of fun ideas, and hanging out with my doggo. Oh, here, I'm gonna insert a picture also, because also in March, when the anxiety started like appearing, when I get super anxious, I break out. So I'm gonna insert a picture here. Yeah, my chin was breaking out like crazy. So that was a not so fun part. Okay, let's move on to April. So April, in the Midwest, if you live in the Midwest, you know that April is a rainy month. So along with the rain and like dreary weather, just being loud in there, you just start to feel down even more. I don't know what it is about not having sun that just kind of like puts you in a down mood, but it wasn't helping my anxiety at all. I made my first homemade mask in April, so that was fun. My first and only mask. I'll insert a picture here of me wearing it because I was pretty proud of myself. And then I guess I kind of made 2 because I made Tate one as well. And we made Coda a matching bow tie. And we thought, this is perfect. This is what we can wear for Easter. Well, Easter got canceled and we couldn't wear that for Easter, so because there wasn't an Easter. So for Easter, we ended up just making little fun like gift baskets for our family, and we made a trip back home and dropped those off. So as much as that kind of just sucked not being able to be with family on Easter, it was just a fun experience to have with Tate, being able to like take the drive down there just to deliver Easter baskets. I remember it was really hard because we just basically waved to our family and we're like, bye, like, good to see you. We can't get close because we might give you coronavirus, even though we haven't left our house. So it's just rough, but we made it through. So then Easter's over. We're back home. We're back quarantined in our house, and we took a lot of walks. We did a lot of walks this summer, and that's when I really started noticing some of the effects of anxiety. I don't know if it's called effects, but I started like noticing things that were happening. So we'd be on a walk and I would hear like a bird chirp, and just hearing the bird chirp would like make my heart just like start racing, and it would like freak me out and scare me. Or I would see like a cloud that was like shaped funny, and it would be like it would just scare me, and I didn't know why. And April was when I also had my first kind of like breakdown. So I was really enjoying the time at home, but at the same time I also was I was getting in my head a lot. So I had a little breakdown. I spent the afternoon crying on Coda, who's sitting here staring at me right now like a creep. I'm gonna show you guys. Just creepishly staring at me. I think he's staring at me because he keeps hearing me say that word that starts with a W. So after my little mini breakdown that I had, I'm gonna use this Fenty Cream blush, and then I'm gonna go, actually, oh no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna use this new one. I decided that to help myself get over like feeling anxious, I was gonna start a TikTok. So I started a TikTok. I'll have it linked down below, but it was just I didn't want to like have my face in it or anything. So I started doing like painting things. I think one of my videos got like 45,000 views. So that was pretty cool. I felt like I was TikTok famous. Let's see how to wear this. But then I like gave up on that. I don't know. It was fun while it lasted. It helped me feel a lot less anxious. Then I also stained our deck in April. That was good. We did a lot of home improvement projects, like staining our deck, something that we've been needing to do for the last 5 years. Yeah, so it was overall just an up and down month. It was good, but it had its downs for sure. So let's move on. Oh no, also in April, I made a video like doing my makeup like Trisha Paytas, and she retweeted me, or like tweeted to me. I don't really know about Twitter very much, but she tweeted me, so that was kind of cool. It was kind of my first like feeling like starstruck a little bit, because like somebody that's famous like noticed me, so that was really cool. So it's fun to May now. May. So in May, I started feeling like I was feeling a lot of like, it was feeling like anger. I was kind of over feeling as anxious. No, I was still anxious, but I'm just trying to pump this onto this brush. I don't know if that's how you do it, but does it say? Yeah, just pump it onto a brush. But I felt like little things were making me angry. Did you guys feel like that at all? Did you guys go through that stage? The anger stage? Okay, let's just tap this over my cheeks. Ooh, whoa. Ooh. That's kind of pretty, right? But I quickly got over my anger because I had a summer party with my niece Keela. She stayed here for a week, and that was really, really fun. We built a fort. Oops, that was a lot. I'm gonna just tap down the back of my hand because I don't need that much. We made a fort in my basement. She had a Zoom call with her classmates, so that was really cool just to like see her in her like element. Something that I never would have gotten to experience had it not been a pandemic and her being on online school. So that was a fun bonus. And then in May, I also recorded a video where I did my makeup like Chriselle Staus from Sign Sunset, and she tweeted me back as well. She saw the video and she tweeted me, so that was really, really cool. I was like going insane, freaking out. Actually, I wonder if it was probably in April or May too. I commented on one of Peter Mon's videos, and I know there's a few of you watching. If you are somebody who came here from his video,
get to know me. My first video, intro, Cass Schroeder. Aww. Your videos and your thumbnails are so pretty. Oh my god.
But he shouted me out in one of his vlogs. That was also another starstruck moment. So like I had 3 people that I thought were so cool, and they all noticed me. And there's something about like somebody noticing you that like just kind of gives you like a little bit of like, I don't know, like validation in a way. It just felt good. It was kind of like that thing I needed to kind of like pull me back up when I was in a time where I was feeling really down. Does that make sense? You guys ever had moments like that where just like something like as simple as like a tweet or like a mention in a video like just like makes you feel good? But like I said, if you're somebody who came from Peter's video that time, let me know, because I'm curious how many people are still here from that. Okay, is this video format, do you guys like it, or is this stupid? Are you guys getting bored of this? Okay, so the last thing that happened in May that was kind of a significant thing for me was I was outside and I found a nest, and there was 3, I think, robin eggs in it, and I felt like it was a sign of hope. I was like, okay, you guys, this is a sign that like I'm gonna have like this thing like having new life in my backyard, and I just felt hopeful from it. So let's fast forward into June and we'll see where that goes. For June, we're gonna go on to this palette. So I have the 2 CoverGirl palettes. Let's open this one up too and look at them in depth here. How are these $2.50? Are you kidding me? Seriously, if they're good, you guys seriously need to run to Walmart quick and see if they have them at your Walmart too. So this is the first one. This is the Bloom Babe, but it has like a pinky color, like a lighter shade, and then a bronze. I'm gonna use that bronze color under like my cheeks, my cheekbones. Okay, so moving on to June. June, I bought my anxiety inhaler, and I did a video on that. If you're somebody who found my channel from that video and you are wondering if that anxiety inhaler worked, it wasn't worth it. I feel like it could possibly work, but when I'm like feeling anxious, the last thing I want to do is pull out something to like breathe into. I don't know, it just, I feel like if you're somebody who has anxiety, like, you know what I mean, like when it almost like you're almost like paralyzed. So like I'm not gonna go searching for it. I don't know, it's just it didn't work for me. Maybe it'll work for you, but I think it was like $100 or something, maybe even more, but not worth it. So I got that and did that video. And then it was Tate's birthday, so I think that was when we did our first like date night, was in like where we actually went out instead of like eating at home for everything. We did a lot of ordering in from restaurants this year, but I think that was the first time we actually went to a restaurant, so that was really good for us. So that was fun. And then things took a turn for the worse. I was going outside. This is really bright pink. I was going outside almost every day and checking on the robins. This is very pigmented. Holy macaroni. Checking on the robins every single day just to see if they were born yet, because they were just eggs. And I went outside one day and they were dead. So they had hatched. I hadn't seen the mom in a while, and they had hatched and then they were just dead. So that was a real bummer. That was a real like kick in the shins to see like something that I thought was like my sign of hope and like, ooh, this is gonna mean everything's okay, and then they're dead. So that was fun. And around that same time actually that I found the dead eggs, or the dead robins, I'm gonna go in with this the golden palette, and it is, I don't know what to do because we have the Physician Formula Glow too. I might use this middle shade and just kind of like use it as a bronzer, and then use, maybe I'll do one on this cheek and this one on this cheek. Let's do that. So around that same time that I found the dead eggs, I found, where actually I did that one. I got called that we were, that I was going back to work, but that I was going back to work to help close, because my place I was working was closing for good. So that sucked. That like really brought me down. I had been there for 9 years, so finding out that we were closing, and that like the place that I kind of called home for the last 9 years and that I just loved was gonna, like, I don't know, it just felt like surreal. And I was just feeling like down. And then it was mine and Tate's 5-year anniversary, so that, I mean, that was an upside of it, but it was hard to feel like super happy, you know. So July, moving on to July. July was a blur of a month. This is pretty. It just flew by. I had gone back to work. That is gorgeous. I did my first Stitch Fix video. I'll link that up here, which was one of the first videos I did that kind of like got some good views. So that was fun to see. And then August rolls around. This one's definitely way more glowy, But this is a nice, like, pretty subtle glow. But still, like, pretty. Ooh, I like this. August was a blur. I was just working a lot. We went to Wisconsin for a wedding. We went to Minnesota for a wedding, so that was good. I got 10,000. I hit like 10,000 views in August, so that was really cool. But that was pretty much it. August was actually the next couple months. September was pretty fast too. I had 20,000 views in September, so that was really neat. And then I was just still really busy. I'm putting on that Wet n Wild lip treatment. I've shown this to you guys a million times as well. So in September, I started job searching because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have a job here pretty soon, so now I needed to search for a job, I guess. I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Lock-It powder and I'm just gonna press that under my eyes quick. But as I was searching, I was realizing, like, I don't really know what I want to do. Like, I don't know. Like, I couldn't find anything that, like, sounded good. And then I was presented the opportunity to stay with the company that I was with, except I would be transferring to a different location, which is about an hour away. And I really, at first I was like, nope, not doing it. Definitely not. I hate driving. I hate driving in the winter. Not doing it. But October I decided I was going to do it. So October rolled around. I decided to take the position. And then I decided I needed a new car. Because if I'm going to be driving, I need a new car. So October was a, like, crazy month. That's the month that we ended up actually closing. October 14th? 17th, 19th, I don't remember. We ended up closing. I found a car that I loved. I went and I bought said car, and then I took a week off between the two jobs. Then we're moving on. Now we're in November. In November I started the new job. I became a commuter, and it was going really well, still is, but as far as like November, like I really liked it. We had one snowstorm in November, and that was kind of like, okay, am I gonna be able to do this? I don't know, but it was fine. I made it through. I turned 30 in November. Turning 30 is weird. Maybe it's just like this year is different, and being in the middle of a pandemic makes it weird, but there's a lot of emotions that go with 30 that nobody really tells you about, I think. You kind of feel like you're old, but then you have everybody telling you that you're not, and then the 30s are the best years. But then it's weird because then you have like 18-year-olds that refer to 30 as old. It's weird. It messes with your head. So if you aren't 30 yet, be ready, because it's gonna mess with your head. And if you are 30, you probably know what I'm saying. Then we're moving on to December. We'll do mascara while I talk about December. December was a good month. It's a busy month for my job, so I was definitely busy all month. We decided to cancel Christmas, which was a real bummer. I love Christmas. We've gone to my grandma's every year for Christmas Eve since I was a baby. And so that kind of hit hard, not having that. But we still did do, we still had Christmases, just not like a normal year. We still went to Tate's family's, and we went to my mom's house. So it was still good to see some people, but it was just different. And I don't know, it made me realize that even though every year I complain about how crazy it is, like running here and then running here and then here and there, it made me realize that I would rather have that than not have it. So I'm really looking forward to next Christmas and the next holiday that I can be with family. So I'm feeling very appreciative. December, I also hit 40,000 views at the end of December on my YouTube channel, so that was really cool. I I don't know, 40,000 views is crazy. So thank you guys for that, because like, wow, that's just a lot of views. Alright guys, so I think that's it as far as like the new makeup and just getting my makeup done for today. Thanks for listening to me ramble about how my year was and just kind of like a year in review. I highly encourage you that if you didn't do that for 2021 or for 2020, to sit down and just like go through your pictures on your phone and just kind of see what you all did this last year, because I don't know, it was good for me to like look back and review it and just kind of like think about how things changed, and how I've changed. 2020 was a year of change. I am 100% not the same person that I was a year ago today. And every year I feel like you kind of like grow and change, but this last year I feel like it was the biggest change for me. I don't necessarily know if it was like all good changes either. I think I am definitely more anxious on a daily basis than I was a year ago. I feel like I'm not as happy as I was a year ago. Just like, I feel like I used to be a very, very bubbly, happy person all the time. You could ask almost anybody, like, I'm just always happy. But I'm not so much anymore, which kind of sucks. And I know I'll get back to being that again, though. I know that once things kind of like, I figure out like who I am now, I'll get back to being that happy person all the time that I used to be. It's just gonna be a process to get there, and that's the fun part about life, is that there's roller coasters. You go up and you go down, but it's always moving and it's always changing, and just trying to enjoy the process. I'm gonna try to enjoy being an anxious person and not as happy. I'm still happy, guys, and I'm not anxious all the time, just like most of the time. So like, that's good, right? At least I'm not anxious all the time. That would really suck to be like anxious 100% of the time instead of 98% of the time. So there's that. And I think one of the biggest blessings, I don't know, I think that word's just kind of like weird. I don't know, like kind of like cringy. Like, one of like my greatest blessings, you know what I don't know. Okay, so anyway, one of my greatest blessings for 2020 was starting this YouTube channel, and you guys, it got me through the year. I don't know what I would have done without having this, because it's just let me come somewhere to just talk and just like not even really care. Like, I know that if you're watching these videos, like, you obviously like watching them, and if you don't, you're not watching them, I hope. But even if nobody is watching them, like, it's still just, it's been a good thing for me, and I'm so thankful for it, and thankful that I decided to start it, especially when I did. I started it before everything, so I had that time to like get in the groove. I don't know. And then I'm also, like I said, it would be helpful to me to do this even if nobody is watching it, but the fact that you guys are watching these videos means a lot to me, and I'm so thankful for you, and I will pray for you in 2021, and I hope that you guys have a great year. I think that we just need to just keep moving, just keep going, keep enjoying life, trying to focus on the good things, but also like focusing on the things that aren't so good too, because then that's just how you grow. So yeah, I'm done rambling. This video is probably really freaking long, and I'm sorry, and if you made it all the way to the end, kudos to you. I will see you guys back here again on Tuesday in a vlog. All right, bye guys, I love you.